Do you want to create financial stability while being on a low income? Oftentimes, people think that only people who earn a high income can budget, but that is very untrue. Budgeting is a tool that can be used for any income level. It is for anyone who wants to work toward their financial goals, save for the future, and avoid being in bad debt. Almost all financially independent people soundly manage their budgets. And if you want to be like those who are happy with their financial conditions, you must put together a realistic financial game plan that you know you will be able to follow no matter what you're faced with. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the best tips on how to budget while being on a low income. So let's dive straight into it. The first step is to write down all of your mandatory and non-mandatory bills. In order to start a budget, you need to know what your monthly expenses are and when they are due. So on a piece of paper, or if you know how to use an Excel spreadsheet, write down the names of all of your mandatory bills, how much they are, and when they are due in the correct order. Mandatory bills include rent, utilities, car note, car insurance, or anything that you must have to live and commute. After doing this, write down all of your non-mandatory bills with the same parameters. Non-mandatory bills include any subscriptions or memberships you may have that are not mandatory to live or commute daily. Add up your mandatory and non-mandatory bills separately to get a clear view of what your expenses are for a given month in the different areas, and then add them together to see what the total is for both mandatory and non-mandatory sides. Step number 2 is to start cutting down on unnecessary spending. Remember that non-mandatory list you made in step 1. This is the list that you will be using to start cutting down on some unnecessary spending. Being financially stable means that sometimes you have to make a sacrifice early on to live a better life later. So don't panic when I say to cancel that Apple Music subscription and use Pandora, or cancel that gym membership that you pay for monthly and never go. Start using the free things that you have access to, like walking around the neighborhood to get some cardio in. When cutting down on that non-mandatory list, be realistic with yourself and cut back on anything you can honestly live without that will save you more money in the long run. There are always alternatives to the things that you pay for, so start using them. Subtract some of the things that you are cutting back on from your non-mandatory list to start seeing how much you are starting to save. Step 3 is to stop eating out and make a food budget. Some people think that just because they work all the time, they should reward themselves with eating out. If you are trying to reward yourself, why would you take from yourself for one meal? The goal is to have more for less. Make a budget for groceries rather than eating out. If you get paid bi-weekly, calculate an amount that you will spend on groceries to last you for 2 weeks until your next paycheck. You will save you more money and you will have more groceries to choose from on the days you don't even feel like going out to eat. Some people are forced to go out to eat because they initially spent more money on eating out. So when they don't have that much money and want to stay in and cook, it isn't an option because there isn't enough groceries. And what they have left is only enough for a combo meal. This step isn't to completely discourage you from eating out mandatorily, but if you can cut down or cut it out altogether, it will save you a lot of money. Always remember that what you save now will pay you later. If the information in this video has been of great use to you so far, I want you to stop what you are doing and please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Please share this video with others who are struggling with how to budget on a low income, and let us know in the comment section below how budgeting has been working for you. Step number 4 is to start a side hustle. If you don't want to do any of the previous steps, it's not the end of the world. It just means you need another stream of income. Having another stream of income can help cover your mandatory and non-mandatory expenses. The goal is always live below your means, so for anything you add on to your expenses, you should have a stream of income that will cover it. You can check out my passive income playlist to find ways to make money passively to increase your monthly income. Step number 5 is to start saving a percentage of your income for emergencies. Life happens all the time, and if you have been storing a percentage of your income in a separate account, you will be able to fund any unexpected emergencies that may occur. When emergencies happen, people start thinking negatively like, oh, this is just my life. Things keep happening to me. When in reality, things happen to everyone. It's just a matter of who is prepared. People are more confident when they have the funds to spend on unnecessary events versus stumbling around to fix the problem. You should be saving 20% of your income for emergencies. So if you get paid bi-weekly, calculate what 10% of your check is, which is how much you made times 0.10, and save that every time you get paid and store it in a separate account for emergencies. Step number 6 and the last step on our list is to review your budget plan often. No plan is perfect, and things change all the time. In other words, reviewing your budget frequently will help you understand the elements of your plan that are working versus the things that need to be replaced with realistic improvements. So if it's working, there's no need for change. But if you are adjusting anything, remember to always make realistic goals that you know you're going to act on. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the information in this video, please comment below and I will respond. Subscribe and start your question with "I subscribed" so that your question could be featured in detail in my next video.